In Jujutsu Kaisen, power is usually loud. It announces itself through shattered landscapes, crushed buildings, and the kind of violence that leaves no room for ambiguity. Sukuna embodies raw dominion. Gojo Satoru is the living proof that overwhelming strength can make reality itself seem negotiated. And then there is Kenjaku. He does not dominate the world by standing above it. He dominates it by entering it, inhabiting it, and quietly rearranging its structure from within. If Sukuna is a storm, Kenjaku is architecture. If Gojo is a wall, Kenjaku is the hand that designs the city around it. He is not merely a villain. He is a grand master in a game played across 1,000 years, a weaver of contingencies, a strategist who understands a simple truth. The most decisive victories are often won before the battle begins. To understand Kenjaku is to understand a colder kind of warfare. Not the violence of impact, but the violence of arrangement. Not the triumph of force, but the triumph of timing. Kenjaku's first victory is survival. That may sound mundane, but in strategic terms, survival is the foundation of every long campaign. Most fighters in Jujutsu Kaisen are bound to a moment. They are powerful within a peak, a body, a generation. Kenjaku refuses that limitation. His cursed technique allows him to transplant his brain into other bodies, inheriting new forms while preserving the continuity of his will. This is more than a grotesque trick. It is a philosophy of time. Kenjaku does not treat identity as sacred. He treats it as instrumental. Bodies are vessels. Eras are temporary conditions. Human life, to him, is less a fixed existence than a medium for iteration. By moving from host to host, he outlives not only his enemies, but their entire worldview. He survives the rise of one age, the collapse of another, and the death of those who believed their strength was permanent. This is where his patience becomes terrifying. Kenjaku does not rush history. He waits for it. He waits for the right vessel, the right anomaly, the right collapse in the order of things. He understands that if you can outlast the present, the future eventually becomes available to you. Most people attempt to win through intensity. Kenjaku wins through duration. There is a hidden elegance in that. The longer one endures, the more brittle the opposition becomes. Rivals age, institutions weaken, legends become reference points rather than living threats. Kenjaku's longevity is not merely biological, it is strategic. He turns time into an ally, letting his enemies spend themselves while he remains intact enough to inherit the aftermath. But survival alone does not make a grand strategist. A true architect does not simply remain standing. He arranges the fall of others. Kenjaku's genius lies in how little he needs to do directly. He does not command through brute coercion, when persuasion, indulgence, and design will suffice. He uses binding vows, incentives, and psychological pressure the way a chess player uses sacrifice, not to lose material, but to force a predetermined shape on the board. He is especially effective because he understands desire. The disaster curses are not treated as near pawns, they're treated as predictable flames. Mahito seeks experimentation. Jogo seeks affirmation. Hanami seeks restoration. Kenjaku does not invent these impulses. He exposes them, feeds them, and gives them direction.